Alright, everybody, so welcome back. Last session, you all infiltrated the Van Thamper Villa, the home of Thalamra Van Thamper and her remaining son, in search of many different answers, mainly in search of Thalamra herself. You knew that she was here, sequestered away in the house somewhere, and that her son was also present. Unsure of their specific involvement, but 100% sure that they are directly involved with what happened to Elturel and what they plan on doing to Baldur's Gate. You all began hunting her down, threatening the guards into fleeing the premises, convincing them that guarding the Van Thampers was not worth their lives and that they were tied up in things far greater and far more sinister than they would ever willingly partake in. So they fled, made your way into the house, confronted some of the home's servants, once again determining that these were innocents and allowing them to flee, and also encountering several fiends that were quite far from innocent, and you all put to the sword, rather judiciously. So, with Rhea Mantlemorn in tow, accompanying you all, you continued your way through the manor, exploring, knowing the oldest and most conniving of the brothers to be upstairs. You continue to search around, but on the advice of a cat, decided to go downstairs in search of Thalamra first. I put that in a derogatory way, but the cat was rather intelligent and had shown quite the liking to you all, so when asked a question of where Thalamra was, it answered truthfully and directed you all downstairs. You all descended into the basement below the Van Thamper Villa, and quickly encountered several fiends waiting there to attack any would-be trespassers. Much like the rest of the fiends, you put these creatures to the sword, and while you were collecting yourselves, gathering your wits to proceed deeper into the complex below the Van Thamper Villa, Thirstwell sought you all out himself. Shutting off the lights, casting a darkness spell to throw you all into disarray, he came down the stairs with an entourage of several guards. The exact number unknown to you all you heard was several sets of boots thundering down the staircase, and Thirstwell chuckling, taunting as he came down, talking about how wonderful it would be that he would be the one to kill you all, and how very pleased his mother would be at this turn of events. So that is where we are now. Thirstwell has entered in. Darkness has been cast into the center of the room. I will grab a token for that right now so you all can get a better idea of the place that is darkened. This is not a cloud. This is the spell darkness. There will be no getting rid of this with a gust of wind. But with that, everybody, we are going to roll initiative.
Me select my guy.
Where's Rhea?
Ooh.
All right, Anna. Not your best, but not your worst. You got this.
Well, that's terrible. I rolled a freaking 1.
Oh no.
Well, he rolled good. Little bastard, little slimy mother.
Ooh, and he gets to go first in everything. Fantastic.
Dang it.
And fireball.
Don't say the word. It's so
You just made
Triggered.
Mel break out into a sweat.
triggered.
All right.
I need to look up what a thing does.
In the darkness, you see several sets of glowing red eyes, each of these individuals blessed by their fiendish overlords with the ability to see through this darkness. Thirstwell chuckles to himself and says, "Mother will never believe that I killed you." And he casts Spiritual Weapon. Right here.
Anna says copyright infringement.
His looks like a pitchfork, tined, wickedly barbed. And we will go ahead and drop. You know what? Go ahead and drop that right there. Just use that. And it is going to attack. It's going to attack Tiberius.
Okay.
Tiberius, it is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 6 force damage.
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
He is then going to throw up his hand, and a bolt of necrotic energy is going to lash out at Ferris. Ferris, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
16 does succeed. You take no damage. That is going to bring us to Anna.
All right, I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I know you said that this is magical darkness. It's
Yes,
not
it
a
is.
cloud.
Indeed.
Does it cover the entire basement, or is Anna still out of it?
So as long as you are on a corner where where part of your token is out of it, we are assuming that you can poke your head out. But in order to see something, you would need to draw a straight line to the thing that you want to hit without passing through the darkness.
All right, so Anna's head is, I mean, she's technically half out of it, so she's going to see those barrels, count them, and move forward on the, like, touching those barrels, hand out through the
Okay.
darkness. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. She is going to, I know she's going to end up right next to this dude, but that lets her see douchebag?
Yep. Douchebag in sight.
Like, I don't even care that there is a bunch of armed people around me right now. She
Don't worry,
would
I
like
got you.
to, thank you, pop the cork on the bottle in her hand and breathe fire.
Ooh. Okay. So
Yeah,
as
on this guy right here.
you come out and get a good look at him, he looks like this. Yes.
Aw.
A emaciated, gaunt, greasy-haired, just
Little shit.
little
Aw,
shit. Yes.
Snape. Okay, Snape.
He is clutching in his left hand, clutching it to his chest, what looks like an iron box. At a quick glance, you can see that it has infernal runes etched into it. It's too far for you to read them or really make out any of their design, but he clutches that box to himself protectively, and you can see he's raising his hand as if he's about to cast another spell as he does. Go ahead.
Is this like a warning? Like, my idea's a bad one? I don't know what's happening
No,
here.
I just wanted to
Okay.
describe what you were saying.
Okay. Sorry for the wall of text. So there is a DC 13 Dex save against 4d6 fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
He does succeed on the save.
Oh.
I believe it's half
Takes half
damage.
damage,
Yeah.
though.
It takes
Yep.
half damage.
Half.
4d6.
Okay.
It's still damage. It's still damage.
damage.
And it's
So
good damage.
Have that down to 6.
Not bad.
Alright, so his robes ignite and you see him begin screaming out. He kind of throws his arms up and starts patting himself out, all his composure out the window.
May I use my bonus action to use my last level 2 spell for my spiritual weapon?
Yeah. Spiritual weapon's already out.
What?
Yeah, you just got to move it. It's beside Raya.
Cool. Yeah, I'd
It
like
has
to
not
move
been a
it.
minute.
Okay. Can I move it, like, more threateningly over here, maybe?
I think the closest you can get it is to right there with the 20 feet of movement it has available to it.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem.
That's good. Can I stab with it?
You
Or
can
is that another
indeed.
act? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to cut down this dude right here. please.
Nice. So, melee
right, I can
spell
roll.
attack, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
You're
It's okay. It's totally fine. It was a long day in the sun. Spiritual weapon. Come on, my dude.
23 hits. So that's going to grab one of your spell slots. Make sure you give yourself that back.
Thank you.
And for 5 force. Alright, fantastic. Alright, anything else?
No, I think that's enough.
Got
That's
it.
enough slices.
Alright, so, Winnie, all you see is a flash of 2 red eyes before they vanish in the darkness, and you hear the distinctive sound of a spear rushing at you. Only a 10 to hit, Winnie.
Doesn't hit.
The second is only a 5. 2 misses.
Doesn't hit.
You are up.
He is
Yes.
in my way. but I'm gonna take the... Oh, yeah. Winnie would say, fuck you to this motherfucker and move here, taking the attack of opportunity because she wants to get to this guy.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 piercing.
Oh, it's so laggy for here, down here for me. Okay, 6 piercing. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna swipe at the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
Take him down first. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
I can't see what my damage is. 13 damage.
13, okay. So that strikes him, and he lets out a high-pitched squeal of pain as you strike him. And then the puzzle box lashes out at you. A lance of fire erupts from it as you strike Thirstwell. I need you to make a dexterity saving
Oh,
throw.
I didn't strike him now.
You didn't? What'd you do?
No, I hit the guard.
Oh, I
First.
thought you were striking at Thirstwell.
No, not yet. I want to
Okay.
get this guard
So
down.
17 hits him, and he does die.
Wait,
Cool.
go on about what happens when we hit him.
Oh,
Hold
nothing.
on.
Absolutely nothing. You're fine.
Now I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows Thirstwell.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make 2 unarmed strikes at him. First one is gonna be a kick straight to his. Can I? No. You know what? I wouldn't know he's doing anything with the box yet.
Okay.
So I'll make my first one
21 hits.
for 21
And now,
for 7.
unexpectedly, no one saw this coming. The box lashes out at you. Fire licks away from the puzzle box and strikes out at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. It's a failure. You take 9 points of fire damage.
Cool. I'll take that in a second once everything loads up. Owie. Okay. And then, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna strike. Can I kick the box out of his hand, seeing it doing that?
You
With
still
my
have
second
you
arm.
still have an attack action, right?
I still have one more on unarmed strike for my flurry of blows.
You can indeed. So what we are going to do is we are going to do an acrobatics check instead of an attack. And it will be contested by his wonderfully high acrobatics or athletics skill.
Cool. I'm gonna use my acrobatics.
Okay. Ooh,
For
fuck, I don't-
motherfucking 23.
Okay. He cannot succeed. Even a critical success on his part is not enough to beat that. He has a -1 to strength and a 0 dex.
I'm
So
gonna kick it towards Anna.
you kick it out of his hands. It goes flying through the air. He cries out like, "No!" as it flies away from him. He's reaching out towards it. You see just utter panic on his face as you knock it out of his reach.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick it towards Anna and be like, let's play a good old game that me and my brothers and sister used to play. It's called Keep Away.
Oh, God.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Ferris.
All right.
Oh, real quick, I forgot. Anna, let's go ahead and let's have a straight D20 check, a flat check to see if you catch the box or if it rolls on the ground. We'll call it a DC 12 to catch it out of the air. Nice. It hits Anna on the side of the head, and it just like drops down.
Fuck, Winnie!
Sorry! I should have said heads up.
Winnie,
You said heads up, and as soon as you said it, I looked up, just thunk.
Moving to catch it would have caused the crown to fall off of. Anna's
I know. At least it's away from Slimy Sleazeball.
Slimy sleazeball. All right.
You know, Sean, really good acrobatics. I could have rolled that.
All right, Ferris, go ahead.
Does this guy? Does Ferris know that he is here? Like from when he tried to attack Winnie?
You have yes. You are aware of his presence, but you cannot see him.
Okay. Okay. Is he aware of my presence? Can he see me?
Yes. You have no official confirmation of that. However, oh shit. Sorry, Roll20's freaking out. It really does not like the fact that I run 2 instances of it at once. Like it legitimately hates it.
I think it's just this map, though.
No, I was thinking that
No?
too, but it does it too often for it to be any one specific map. It just hates existing when I use it. All right. So Ferris, you have seen its eyes flash red, and it begin making precise attacks. With your superior intellect, that should be enough to telegraph to Ferris that these people can see in the dark.
Okay. See, if I wanted to just run straight out this way, that'd give him an opportunity of attack then.
Correct.
Okay. Screw it, we're gonna do it.
Okay.
We're gonna give him that opportunity.
He is
of
going
attack.
to... Oh, never mind. He's already attacked. He already attacked Winnie with his opportunity attack. He only gets one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, nifty.
Yeah.
Perfect. In that case, he's gonna run there, and he is going to hit the wannabe wizard with Ray of Frost. Oof.
10 does not hit.
Yeah. Okay. Don't know how you want to work this. But the cannon, I believe, is still on
Yep.
Tibbs. Yes.
Okay.
Let me see how far that is. Distance.
I would assume that if you can see the target, that's what your that's all your cannon needs. So, I don't...
Gotcha.
Does the... Actually, better question. Does the cannon have its own perception stats? Senses. It does. So it needs to see its targets.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think... What's its distance again? 30
You're
feet?
muted. You're muted.
Who's muted?
Hank.
Are you able to have the cannon hold an action?
A...
Let me pull the
Big
text
brain,
up.
big brain.
Does it act independently, or does it use your actions, Ferris?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it uses a bonus action, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It uses the bonus action of the artificer.
Okay, that is an unholdable action then.
Mm.
Okay.
My, what's it called? My crow, on the
Okay,
other
we're-
hand, I believe goes after my turn. It's
Right,
its
so-
own-
Just as a point of order, you could hold it, but it would take your action to do so. Holding an action is your action even if you are holding a bonus action. If that makes sense.
So what does it mean to hold an action? Like, what does it actually do?
So when you're holding an action, you're saying something like, I want to hold my Force Ballista shot until something exits the darkness, or until I can see something. You're holding your action for a specific trigger.
Gotcha.
So
So it's
you-
like if we weren't in initiative and, we were getting ready to... Like, that, it's the same exact kind of holding a action.
Right.
Gotcha.
Or here's another example. Say Bucky says, I'm gonna grapple this guy. And then you're like, okay, cool. I want to wait to hit him with my sword until he is grappled. You would say, I'm holding my attack action until Bucky grapples him. As soon as Bucky has him grappled, I attack. That would be holding an action.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, either way, I believe... Crap, where did it go? Here it is. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so it can move and then shoot, I believe. Correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Little rolls around, you'll hear...
Right.
When he just picks them up.
Run around on little
Points him.
spider legs. To do it. Yeah, that's right. What's Force Ballista?
14?
Alright. Hey,
On who?
I fixed it. I can read it. On, wannabe, this dude.
Baby.
I don't know why I keep calling him the wannabe mage, but...
Hi, baby.
14
You got
hits.
Blizzard.
7 fours. Very nice. Okay.
Then... my bird is gonna fly out over here and hop on,
Liberb.
Winnie's
The box
other,
doesn't do anything, right?
The what?
The
box doesn't do
Once it's
anything,
been
'cause it's
knocked
not-
out of his hands, no.
Cool.
And then the bird's gonna hit same guy.
Okay.
Why? Oh, hang on. I gotta move that out of the way so I can actually.
So your Force Ballista uses your bonus action to use, and your Homunculus acts on its own initiative after yours.
Yep.
Nice. That is some action economy right there. 14 hits.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to do some stuff. No, that's an 8. The 14 was from the Force
Oh,
Ballista.
right, 8 does not hit.
But I mean, if you want the Force Ballista, you know,
No.
be like a double barrel shotgun. I mean, I'm cool with that. And that'll do it.
Bucky.
Oh, this is very messy, and Bucky is very blind.
Right, all you hear is just like a whole bunch of blows landing, people cursing, people getting kicked.
Oh. Let's stumble over this way to poke our head out and get some sight.
I think all you can see is this guy over the barrels.
How high up are these barrels?
They're only 1 high, so it's only about 3 feet high.
Would it be feasible to jump up on them and run along them?
Yeah, just difficult terrain.
Okay. I think I should have enough movement to get to the end of them.
Nice, nice.
And then take a swing at this guy in front of me here.
All right. I will need an athletics check from you to see if you can still swing your sword as effectively while balancing on top of a barrel. We'll call it a DC 13 athletics check. If it's below, you'll have disadvantage on your swing.
I think Bucky can do this.
So, rocking a little bit back and forth, you step onto the last barrel, and it kind of comes loose from its mooring a little bit. You're rocking back and forth as you take your swing.
Alright. Well, that's fine.
Hey, I'm pretty sure 15 still hits. It do. Oh, no, it don't. AC 16, my bad.
Ooh.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright. It's okay. I think that's gonna be it for Bucky's turn.
Brings us around to Rhea.
Rhea is going to move right here. Having heard this guy move up, and I can just see his red eyes like glowing, right?
You have disadvantage on the attack. You can't see him. His eyes
But
just kind of flash, but you know
Okay.
you can perceive that he's there.
Cool. So I'm gonna do multi-attack with my longsword.
17 hits. 8 does not. Oh, 7 does not hit.
7,
Disadvantage.
yeah.
7 and 8 do not hit.
Cool. All right, that's it.
Okay. Does bring us to this guy. And you all see white flames begin to lick up from the ground around him. They shine through the black of the darkness and gets up. His eyes are glassed over white. You can see these little licks of flame kind of rising up out of him as he stands up.
This one?
The one that died. All right. Okay. Calculate how many hit points he gets. +1. Okay. He gets up. Wielding his spear, he's going to turn and jab it at Anna first. Anna, that's a 21 to hit. Big hit for 9 piercing. Then turns and is going to crit Winnie. Silvery barbs. All right. Rerolling.
My AC is 18 right now.
Oh, nice. Okay, the second strike. Roll 20's running so slow. Okay,
That's
second
from Agile
strike.
Parry.
Second strike is not a crit, but it is a 21 for 3 piercing. To the next guard, who is going to stab once at Bucky up on the barrel. Bucky, 19 to hit
That'll hit.
for 5 piercing. And then at Anna, 14 to hit.
Miss.
Tiberius, you're up.
Okay. Well, Tiberius hears the scuffle going on over here, so he kind of makes his way along because he knows there's not much he can do against a magic swingy thingy-mabobber. And, hearing this guy here, he gets on the other side and tries to smack him with his, right quick.
Okay.
Does not hit.
No, 9 does not hit.
But I'm going to go ahead and burn an action surge right quick. Try to take another swing.
Okay.
Because that should mitigate the disadvantage to make it a straight roll in that case. Since he is currently flanked.
Yes. 17 hits. 16 hits still.
Okay, so let's see. So 9 points of damage on him.
9 points. All right. Okay. Anything else from Tibbs?
That's all he's got at the moment.
Okay, okay.
Some action did my bonus action, so
Checking something. Apologies, roll 20 is riding the struggle bus as per usual. Making things take considerably longer than they should be. Okay.
Phoebe, that's not your shoe.
Okay. So, you all see Thirstwell look around. He says, "No! My box!" And he rushes towards it as he casts something. You see him muttering to himself in Infernal as he rushes towards the box, which is on the ground next to Anna. So he's going to rush forward. And you see these little red fiends begin kind of sprouting out all around him, clawing their way up and out of the stone floor to flit around him. He casts Spirit Guardians on himself. Doesn't affect anybody now, but for the time being, it's difficult terrain, and we will need saving throws as everyone begins their turn. And then, for good measure, he is going to stab Rhea with his spiritual weapon.
Am I allowed to try and stop him from getting the box?
He's using his he hasn't tried to get it yet, he's just running up to it, but yes, when the time comes, you can definitely try to stop him.
Okay, sorry.
You're good? All good. It's a 10 to hit Rhea, I'm sure that misses. Brings us to your turn, Anna. I need a wisdom saving throw from you, as these little floating fiendish apparitions begin slamming into you.
Ugh. Okay, wisdom save.
14 does succeed against Thirstwell.
Hooray.
Yes.
Wait, Ripper. She would like to pick up the box.
Okay. We'll call that a bonus action.
Oh, okay, so then I can't use my spiritual weapon to stab it if I'm...
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna take it and shove it down the front of her armor.
Okay.
And then stab him.
As one does.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Darkness would drop as soon as he cast Spiritual Weapon. I mean, as soon as he cast Spirit Guardians. 19 hits.
Hooray!
Oh,
For 8 slashing.
Fantastic. All right, and you have the box. Okay.
I would like to attack one more time.
Okay. Using your
With my
cleric.
glaive. Yes, please.
Okay.
I have. It's equal my wisdom modifier, and I've used it twice. I believe this will be 2, right? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
I was trying to keep track from last time. Also, I wrote
No
it down.
worries.
Glaive.
Glaive. 6 does
not
not
gonna do it.
No.
Okay. I got excited, guys. I'm sorry.
No, you're doing good. Keep it up.
That's all Anna's going to do.
Okay. This guard is going to turn towards Tibbs and lash out with his spear. That is a 7 to hit Tibbs, and then a
That's the side
19.
of the shield.
Nice, and then a 19 to hit Rhea
That hits.
for 6 piercing to Rhea. Winnie, you are up.
Cool. Give me 1 second. You said 6 piercing area?
Correct.
Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna make my wisdom save. I'm gonna take that 21.
Okay.
And I'm gonna step in front of him to keep him squished in between me and Anna, and I'm gonna make a katana strike.
Okay.
Natural fucking 20.
Winnie, how do you kill
Yo,
him?
you are flanking twice. I love this.
I just want to roll the damage
How
for
do you take him
fun.
down, yeah?
I just take my katana and I completely tear it across the front of his chest and say, "See you in hell."
So as you say that, he turns towards you and he says, "No!" And as he drops down to the ground, you see hands erupt out of the ground. Fiendish, bright red, burning. They grab him by the chest and yank down. Something is ripped through Thirstwell. Although his body remains, you can hear screaming fading away into the distance.
Oh,
His guards look towards him and then look up. Their eyes burst with white fire. And all 3 of them die.
oh.
Huh.
Does Thirstwell have any signet ring or family heraldry on him?
You do.
I'm gonna take it. We're gonna just deliver them to his mother in a package.
Is there any stuff that any stuff that stands out as like vital goods amongst the guards or with Thirstwell outside of that box that Anna already has?
Each one of the guards has an armband on them with infernal runes etched into it. They each, as they each died, you all heard a faint click as these bands detached from the guards' arms.
Can I read what the armbands say since I can speak Infernal?
They don't exactly telegraph their use. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. The runes essentially translate out to loyal beyond death. You can go ahead and make an intelligence check, okay? And we
I have
can
no clue.
Okay. And judging by what you all saw, I believe Ferris is the only one proficient in Arcana amongst you. Is that right?
I'm actually not proficient in
Okay.
it, surprisingly. I did have a 4 next to it, whatever that means.
Okay. Is anybody proficient in Arcana?
Mm-mm. History.
Okay.
And
Proficient
religion.
in religion.
I would allow it a religion check.
Mine's a 3, Hank. So what's yours?
Yours is a little higher. Mine's a 2.
Got history and insight.
Wow, okay. So, you have heard stories of such infernal devices, Anna. They are bands of infernal loyalty. As long as the person wearing it fulfills his end of whatever bargain got them put there, he cannot be killed. Judging by what you saw here, their bargain was to protect Thirstwell. The downside to this bargain is that if they should fail, their lives are forfeit.
So they were dragged with him. Winnie's just gonna sit on the bottom step.
I'm going to pull the box out and see if Tibbs can read it.
Okay.
Looking at it, is there anything like that indicates what it might be?
Those of you that are proficient in religion have heard of such puzzle boxes. It is a puzzle box. You can tell that by looking at it. The carvings laid into it are very much designed to prove to be a challenge to line up correctly. You also would know, those of you that are proficient in religion, how extremely dangerous it is to fail at opening one of them.
I lost my potion of fire breath, guys.
I think we have more.
Oh.
I think you're good for an hour with it until you use up 3 charges.
Okay. Where's Mama? I think maybe we just put this in one of our bags for now, guys. Unless Tibbs wants to take a look at it and read it.
I don't know if I'd be able to decipher what it says on it necessarily. Outside of,
Pretty dangerous.
yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna shove it back down my armor. We'll just call that the bag of holding for now.
Okay.
How's everyone doing as far as health, things of that nature?
LOL.
I'm at 2.
Better.
I'm at 2.
Come here, Winnie. Let's see what I got.
Winnie's just gonna like slink over and lean on
Would you
Anna.
prefer a potion of healing or some Curie spell?
I'll take a potion because I'd rather you keep your spells for other things and keep that as a last minute.
Okay. Take one of my potions of healing then.
Cool. 2d4 plus 2.
Bunch of doors that aren't supposed to be secret are marked as secret. Let me go through and make sure that there's no more that are like that. Okay, yeah, a bunch of doors that
Does anybody else need one? I have 2 left.
I have 2 potions of healing as well, so let me give another one to Winnie.
Thank you.
I think I got one.
Oh, that one's better. That's a much better one.
Man, we need Spot.
Spot is clutch.
See, baby, those aren't your shoes.
I mean, I'm at half, so that's good.
I'm gonna take one also because
It's haha.
exactly.
I mean, depending on how long we wait down here, if we do a short rest, I can get key points and use quicken healing on myself as well. But that's only if you guys want to take a short rest.
I don't think we necessarily.
I don't.
I don't think we have time.
Yeah, I'll say she's gonna know. She's got to know.
Quick glance. Is there anything noteworthy in these boxes down here?
The boxes contain mostly drinking water. Several of them contain ale.
Nice.
Is there anything else of notice in the room? Anything on the walls or on the floor? Or just anything that sticks out as interesting or out of place?
Appears to be a cellar. You can go ahead and make a perception check if you'd like.
Oh, go ahead, Winnie. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you go first.
I was just gonna say, if we are not in initiative, am I allowed to place shield on Tibbs?
How long does it last?
Like Shield of Faith? Yeah, you might want to.
Oh.
I think
Shield
it
of
only
Faith lasts for
lasts
10
a
minutes.
minute.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That is accurate assessment.
Nothing out of the ordinary, Ferris.
The next question, of course,
Sorry.
is...
God damn it. Sorry.
Roll a d100.
Of course.
No, I'm joking.
Aw.
No, we just got out of a tomb in my out of the abyss game that was suffused with wild magic. So every time they cast a spell, a cantrip or higher, they had to roll on the wild magic table.
Oh.
Yeah, and they had to fight a lich. It was very entertaining.
Those aren't the words I'd use for that, but sure.
Well, one question. Considering this guy came from above, do we need to check his? Since it came from above, do we need to clear upstairs first, since there's that one upstairs area we did not check?
Remember, Slobberchop said Mom is
Yeah,
down here.
Mom's downstairs. We just need to.
Okay, I know. Okay,
We can always go back
Fair
up and
enough.
check.
Fair enough, Hank.
I was just asking.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, I think if we go
But either
up,
way,
yeah, I think if we go up to come back down, that just gives her more time
Get
if she's
out.
actually down here.
Or to prepare whatever it is she's preparing. So, was it a signet ring I pulled off of Thurston?
Yes.
Okay.
Thirstwell.
Thirstwell, sorry.
You're fine.
So I've got
No,
Thurston.
I've got one off of each kid then, except for Morlock.
he might have a point though. What if we find something that could help us upstairs? Because I mean, regardless
But
if
if
she's
she's in
prepared or
there
not,
making-
we are not. I mean, she's already prepared.
She's in there making more deals, I bet.
That's just more more imps and more fiends that she can call.
Get her.
Yeah, but that's also more. The more deals she makes, the more she has to tiptoe to not break one of those mistakes or deals.
I'm ready to go after Mama. I don't know what y'all do.
Winnie's ready to go
Also-
after, but the
I'm
group
up for
wants to go
either,
upstairs.
I do also have one more question, just for Sean, right quick.
Yeah.
You said that some of these various boxes cast stuff like that. Some of them have stuff like L in them.
Correct.
Are any of them small enough to shove in a bag?
How big of a bag?
I don't know. Is there like any? I don't
There
know,
are
is there
smaller
like
casks.
Okay. How much would one weigh?
Probably say about 5 pounds for a small cask.
Okay, he's gonna stick one in a bag.
Are you making a bomb? I love you so much.
No, he's just grabbing a deal of ale. That way we don't have to buy
Oh,
drinks somewhere.
No, I just
He's
wanted
thinking
something
about
to
the
drink.
future. Can I put my ear to this door, like back against the wall, lean against it?
Make
Want
a
to hear
perception
what's
check.
in here?
Maybe Slobber Chops likes ale. Already got the beef jerky for him.
All right, let's do this before fire breath wears off.
13.
Okay.
Get me anything on that door?
You don't
It'd be
hear
funny
anything.
if we just burn the whole building down instead of just fighting anybody.
We could do that eventually, after we fight everybody.
Oh, we
Uh,
don't know
she-
if there are any folks that are trapped down here, though.
Yeah,
So
get the
That's
good guys
true.
out.
That's
We don't
true,
want to.
that's
We don't want to
true.
burn slobber chops.
I have literally
Well,
had
we
a
would
group do
take
that
Slobber
before.
Chops.
One of my
Oh,
first groups I
no.
ran for had that wonderful idea, and they burnt down NPCs, they burnt down treasure, they burnt down everything useful to them with the bad guys.
No, we're gonna kill all the baddies first, get the good guys out, get slobber chops out, then loot, then fire.
Was there
Loot
anything?
and fire.
Could you hear anything behind that door?
Did not.
Pillage, then burn.
Exactly.
Could Winnie hear anything behind that door?
She did not.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'm gonna go to this one and do the same thing.
You hear
Really
even
did not.
less.
I'm
Even more nothing.
Yeah, even more nothing.
Oh.
It's safe, guys.
Which side do we want? Which side do we want to open first?
How about the one we're all crowded around?
Sounds
Winnie
good
will
to
run
me.
back over.
I'm sorry, Winnie. Your breath.
No.
She's winded now. No, she's not. She's a monk. She's fine.
I mean, she's a hurt monk, so she's a little winded.
Hey,
Run
Hey,
on- run
hey,
on
Meat
adrenaline.
Shield. I mean, Bucky. Do you want to open the door?
Both me and Bucky are the meat shield.
Yeah,
Okay.
meat shield's in front.
You're both pretty. Open the door.
Okay. Looking
Sewer?
out, you do see
Sorry.
a stone path leading out towards a trench cut into the stone. Water and waste channel through the trench. You can smell immediately a wave of overwhelming incense, like somebody's trying very hard to cover up the smell down here, but it's not working so well.
Oh, this is rough. This is hard.
We just open the other door and see what's there before we go down
Yeah,
this way.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Ferris is gonna just go open the store. He's not worried about a meat shield at the moment.
Zombies.
It's a wine cellar.
Walks in, takes a look around. Anything of interest?
Wine.
There's lots of wine.
Lots of wine.
We'll make sure to take that out too with us. That's Mel talking, not Winnie.
Hey guys, there's just more wine over here. Could have
Just
a hell
comes
of a
out,
party.
sniffing a bottle. Look what I found.
All right, so maybe we check out the sewer then. I'm having such a... Because if it's just the wine cellar, then there's nowhere for her to... Do they look like maybe there's like a hidden wall or anything? Can we poke? Or look? I don't know. What do you think,
Yeah.
y'all?
Winnie would want to
Viewers?
look around in
To
the
this-
wine room real quick to see if there's any hidden doors, trap doors.
Your perception's way better than mine.
Let's get some perception
Yes.
checks.
Would assist.
15.
You do not see anything suspicious. Nothing looks out of the ordinary in those rooms.
Alright. Come on, Rhea.
Anna, by now your spiritual weapon would expire.
Okay.
Oh, everything went dark.
Alright, I'm gonna save the last level 2 spell for... whatever her name is,
Okay.
Palmyra.
Tiberius and Bucky, you look out down 2 long corridors, one heading north, one heading south. The trenches cut into the center of this entire area. There are some small footpaths and bridges that cross over the trench. Yeah, small lanterns dot the road throughout.
Any sign of like footprints, tracks, indication of which way they came from?
You can make a survival check.
I can do that.
Bucky, with a 17, you're able to determine that this path is regularly trod upon, walked over by groups of 2 to 4 people. With your military background and what you can see based on the drag marks and the cloak kind of drag through the dust and dirt down here, you can tell that this is a well-patrolled area. They likely walk in a circuit around the entirety of this complex.
So do we head? Which way do we head?
It's kind of a coin
Oh.
flip.
I could send Buddy down one way and report back.
Well, I just say us just proceed down one way, see what happens, and then we can always come back the other way if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like it looks like this wraps around possibly.
Yeah.
Potentially, so it may all wind up at roughly the same area.
If it's patrolled, it's probably a circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's
Probably.
let's start our circle, guys.
Okay. We prefer to go north or south?
Go north.
South? Oh, north. Okay.
Flip a coin.
If we say north, let's go north.
Yeah, let's go north.
North it is.
North.
My cannon's
there
on by the way.
I have a question. Was there still a thing beside me here?
That is
Or is that
a outlet into the sewer system.
Okay. And up here it
Got some doorways.
up some doorways.
Whoa.
And what is this? Let me get out a torch right quick because I'm not sure if there's anything else beyond there or not.
Oh no.
I'd say it
Doors.
looks like a very long hall.
Oh.
With lots of doors.
Oh.
So as you all look to the north, you do see another passage, but it has been caved in. It looks to be intentional.
Okay.
Hey, so I'd just like to remind everybody when we were planning this, and I said they're in the sewers. Everyone said, no, there's no way they're in the sewers.
Yeah, but not like the sewers. Of course there's gonna be a sewer in the
Well,
house.
It appears as if they have closed it off. So, you want to just start checking each of these doors as we go down here and seeing what we can find?
Mm-hmm.
Not for me.
Okay, do we want to check this, see if we hear anything behind it?
A question for Sean. Now, when you say this is caved in, like there's just no way, like I couldn't send the bird through to see if there's anything at the end here. Or...
No.
Okay.
It's like
Completely,
collapsed.
completely collapsed in. Yeah.
Completely. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Right. Winnie puts her ear to the door again.
It's very cold.
Okay.
Can I make a noticing that? Can I still make a perception check to see if I hear anything, or an insight check? Noticing that it's much colder than the other doors I've gone up to.
Sure, whichever you prefer.
Yay!
Likely to be a food storage.
Oh,
Okay.
snacks.
Yeah, this just looks
Snacks.
like extra food storage. Don't
Tiberius-
think anything important. It's too cold to the touch.
Tiberius is going to load his crossbow and say, well, let's open it and make sure that other Van Thamper is not in there grabbing a snack.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a
Van
heads up,
Sam.
anybody in heavy armor that attempts to jump the trench needs to make an athletics check from here forward.
Okay. Apologies.
No worries.
Is that all of us but Winnie? And Barrett?
Monk, I'm not wearing armor. I'm just wearing robes.
Do you want to open up the door so we can see what's in there?
Yeah, Winnie will jump back
Not-
over.
But if you can't open it, it'll be locked. So if it's there and you can click on it, you can open it. It is food storage. There is fresh meat and animal carcasses hanging throughout the room. The ceiling is 10 feet high, and there are many meat hooks hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
Any Mama Van Thampers?
Negative.
No Mama Van Thampers.
Boo.
Okay, let's head down this way then.
Yep.
You all begin to hear chanting. Rhythmic, low, persistent. Tiberius, it is coming from the door directly to your south.
Tiberius motions the rest of the party forward. So they can hear it as well. Just slow, and just slowly says, are we wanting to check the northern doors to make sure that that no one is there? Or do we want to just go straight into this room?
I'm okay checking this little northern one over here.
Yeah. Ferris
Yeah.
checks the one that he's
Yep,
by.
Barrett's got it. Okay.
And Winnie will check this other one.
You may click buttons as necessary.
Oof.
Ferris, it is a dining room. It is empty. Winnie, you don't hear anything.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Winnie,
Nothing.
It is a kitchen. Also empty.
Does it look like anyone's been in here recently?
Yes, it does look well used. Recently used.
What language are they chanting in? Is it just common?
It is infernal.
Oh, I can't understand any of that. Okay.
Can I make out what they're saying or the general gist of it?
Yeah, you speak infernal, so they are
Yes, I
saying,
do.
Angel of the Fire, bring us to you. Angel of the Blade, we are yours.
Oh, interesting.
He relays that it is culty bullshit.
It is culty bullshit.
Never said Tiberius was the most eloquent of man. So do we wish to proceed forward?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Open the door.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh,
Bucky, Tiberius, the two of you open the door. You see 2 rows of tall wrought iron candles lighting a vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot-tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a long sword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot-tall fiend, bristling with spines, stands west of the statue, glaring at 4 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden behind golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting the various layers of the 9 hells adorn the walls. The spined fiend looks up towards you. Chanting stops. It barks one word in Infernal. Tiberius, you recognize that word as kill.
Yep, they want to kill us.
And we're going to go ahead and take our break, everybody.
Oh.
All right, everybody, we are back. You have entered into some sort of arcane, fiendish ritual underway, being led by a fiend far larger, far more sinister, and far more intelligent looking than any you've encountered so far. It commands over several cultists that have gathered here. The imagery lining the walls is that of the 9 hells, and they seem to be worshipping the statue of an angel. The creature leading this grim procession has looked towards you all, acknowledged your presence, and ordered your deaths. Roll initiative.
Oh. This is fine. Anna, you're not even near the door.
I cannot roll initiative worth a crap this evening.
Let's see how they do. No, my headset is dying. How dare. Fucking rude.
They did
pretty
decent.
I can't even see the big devil.
I can't see anything.
Here you go.
I'm down the freaking hallway.
It's better that you don't.
He says,
It's
bleh.
awful.
It's Van
Blah,
Damper.
blah, blah.
Bleh. I'm gonna run the One Night Strahd campaign one day, and it's just gonna be like, you turn the corner, and Strahd is there. Bleh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Count me in for that one.
Okay.
Play a bunch of
Blah,
like
blah.
Sort this. God damn it.
We can't have nice things, guys.
I know. I really just need to lean into the Strahd as a joke thing. Maybe I'll actually do the thing. Who was talking about Strahd and Daisy Dukes in a trucker hat?
Oh no, he's like Strahd as a NASCAR fan, and the crop top and the mullet.
There you go. Crop top and a mullet. That was it. Okay. Okay.
Drinking a natty light.
Drinking a natty light.
PR, son.
Out of a bald eagle shotgun.
And a guy that has a couch in his front yard.
All right.
How
Anna.
else can you say howdy neighbor? Okay, so Anna's gonna be like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And, like scoot up in front of Tibbs a little bit, and then one to the side. See the hideous thing up front and be like, Madam Van Thamper, I assume. And then how far away is he from me right
Anna,
now?
as you enter in and say that, it scoffs at you. And in Infernal, it says something that you don't understand. It kind of gestures towards itself and makes a wide gesture towards the room itself. Tiberius, you would recognize him as saying, I am no mere mortal woman. I am Odious, commander of Zerial's armies here in the Prime Plane. You shall soon serve as well.
Anna is going to respond in Celestial before her husband gets a chance to translate for her. I don't speak your garbage language, which I know she said before to these dudes.
He physically recoils at hearing Celestial spoken in his presence. It hasn't hurt him, but it has upset him.
Oh no, I didn't mean to upset him. I'd like to cast Spiritual Weapon right here and stab him.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
All right.
upset him. I meant to kill him.
This is my last. This is my last. This is my last level 2 spot, y'all. Pew, pew.
Ooh.
Nice hit.
Nice hit indeed.
Very nice hit.
Nice damage.
All right.
Anna rolls well when she's being sassy.
Except when she's trying to intimidate someone, then she just makes them laugh at her. And then I would like to stab this guy right here.
As one does.
Oops. Yes, the one right in front of me. Sorry.
Got it.
Thank you. Hold on, I have to jigger with my character sheet really quick.
No problem.
Switching pages. Glaive.
13
13 hitting him.
hits.
Yay.
He's wearing a black robe. So Anna, he's still standing, turning towards you, drawing a dagger out from beneath his robes. And as he turns towards you, your glaive just catches him squarely across the chest, and he drops.
No, sir. We don't do that here. She's just gonna mother them all. Like, you're all in a lot of trouble, okay? Bad choices. And then she's going to make room for her friends.
Winnie.
Okay, Winnie's gonna run in to there. Ooh. I can't see. Hold on.
Oh no.
Okay. Now I can.
There is light in here.
No, I had to move my screen and it's still just laggy a little bit for me.
Got it.
All right, stepping in. I'm gonna shift into my full, more feline-like form, which I will also now gain 6 temporary hit points from.
Okay.
So, boom, yay! And I'm just gonna hiss at this guy in front of me and pull out my short bow. Is he? Yeah, that's definitely within 80 feet. And then hit him with my short bow.
Right, all right.
Oh no.
10 does not hit.
10 does not hit.
And then I'm just gonna tuck into the corner right over here. My movement is now 50 feet, and yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Anna, do you have a question?
No. Austin just brought up a really good point in the chat. Would we have understood the word Zerial?
Yeah. A few of you would have for sure. Anyone who lived in all of you would have understood, except for maybe Ferris. Ferris might not have immediately caught on to the word. But though anyone who has spent all of you would have. All of you would have. Anyone who spent a considerable amount of time in El Terrell would have recognized that. They essentially worship her there.
Okay, cool.
She
Can I
is
add?
their martyr figure.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
She's their martyr figure. The legends have it that she led an army of Hell Riders into the Nine Hells to fight a horde of demons and sacrificed herself so that the Hell Riders could escape when they're defeated.
Cool.
Good time as a reminder for Ferris's backstory, and that remember his father was one of those Hell Riders that was in that event.
Right, yeah. You're a half elf, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Hearing Zariel's name, Winnie would just say, "How dare you speak her name, you fiendish being," and then I would dip into the corner with another bow at the ready.
Okay.
So I don't know what he said, I just know he said her name.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That's it.
Okay. All right. He turns towards you, Winnie, and he says, "We speak her name in reverence. The Archduchess of Avernus will be seeing you soon enough."
Does he say that in common?
He does.
I just look at Winnie like, the fuck.
He smiles broadly, showing off rows upon rows of spiked teeth, much like a shark. He then throws both of his hands outwards, almost in like a celebratory prayer gesture. But as he does, motes of flame erupt from each of his palms. One for Anna, one for Winnie. Winnie, yours is a 15 to hit.
That does not hit, just misses.
Anna, yours is a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
Winnie just looks at Anna and like gives her like, we got this.
He lies.
It then steps past your spiritual weapon, Anna, and begins to approach all of you. Brings us to several of the cultists. One of them is dead, though.
Oh, good. 20 feet.
Okay. Anna, this cultist gets to his feet. Charges at you, can't quite get to you.
You just stand right there, sweetie. I'll get to you in a minute.
This one, hearing your taunting,
Damn it!
gets up and runs right at you. His dagger brandished, he lashes out at you, Anna. Only an 8 to hit.
How much to hit?
8. I'm sure that misses.
Oh, yeah, no. Misses, yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Ferris, you are up.
Alrighty. Go take a couple steps this way so I can look into the room. And we're just gonna. He just yells, "Duck!" And he shoots a ray of frost right at this one straight ahead of him.
Okay.
Ooh, 21.
Nice.
21 hits, yeah.
For 3.
Be cold.
God, I love artificers.
And then Cannon hops from Bucky's shoulders to Tip's shoulders, and he is also going to take a shot over at him with a 19.
19 hits. 13 force, fantastic. It's a big hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, Birdie was on the shoulder.
Force ballistas are lovely.
Yeah, that was nice. And then then Birdie's gonna go ahead and he's gonna take his shot as well at the same one because wow, he is not going down. Oh, that's the big thorny guy in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does Birdie want to hit him or shift to one of the
He's the clearest shot. Well, I suppose I could probably hit this one, but yeah, he's so far away. Him, I think. Is this one half
Murder
cover?
whoever makes your heart happy.
Follow your murder heart.
Follow your murder heart.
Yeah, I'd say this one makes more sense because I think this one's would be under half cover. So yeah, same one. Birdie, where'd you go? Hang on. Move out of the way.
Nice.
I take it that because the first one hit. So
Yeah.
there it goes. Oh, what is that? 3? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good buddy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right. Final cultist gets up. Runs forward. Lucky.
I think we just gotta go for the big one here.
Yeah.
We'll slip past Tibbs here, and we're just gonna run straight ahead and go for the big bonk.
Big bonk.
Yeah, 17 to hit.
17 does not hit. It knocks your blade away with its own arm. You hear it clang as it hits its chitinous hide.
Take my sessional.
Well, I still got mine. I'll just use my
Okay.
sessional for that.
Okay.
This guy's
24 hits.
Sweet.
All right, let me make sure my smite is turned on. It is. All right. For 16.
Beautiful.
I think. Do I get the extra D6 because this is
It is a fiend. Yep.
D8.
D6 in there
D8.
or D8?
So, 16, 20 points. All right.
That's freaking awesome, Bucky.
Yeah.
Big old swing. And then
Mighty bonk.
Yeah, the big bonk.
Ooh. Didn't mean to do that.
And then the bonus action, we're just going to use my channel divinity to get a spell slot back.
Nice.
And that's gonna be Bucky's turn.
Tibbs.
Tibbs is going to utilize to burn one use of his fighting spirit. Give him 2 things: 5 temporary hit points and an advantage on his next attack.
Nice.
Oh, come on. There you go. And he is going to aim at this one who took a dagger swing at Anna because he doesn't want that one to get behind Bucky. And he's going to unleash that light crossbow shot he's been holding.
Okay.
For an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
11 piercing because dueling doesn't make a difference.
It embeds, but does not penetrate as much as you would expect. It takes 5 points of piercing.
I was aiming at one of the cultists.
My bad. He dies.
yeah. Basically, did not want that cultist to like slip behind Bucky while he was fighting this guy. Was what I was going for. And with that, Tibbs is going to up his crossbow and get up in here as he pulls his flail out.
Okay. Ray's turn.
He's got.
Ray is gonna hop right in here and take 2 longsword attacks at this guy.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Oof.
But a 20 should hit.
20 does hit.
Cool. For 4 slashing.
Okay.
Good job, Rhea.
Thanks.
All right, Anna, back to you.
My spiritual weapon is going to come up here. Oh, sorry, hold on. Up here for the stabbies.
Okay.
And let me pull that up. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
For 11 force.
11 force, fantastic. And you are hitting the devil, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna keep my spiritual weapon on him and use the glaive on the squishy boys.
Okay.
And then fix my spell slots. Glaive to the one right in front of me, please. Oh, 7.
No good.
No.
It's okay. Pick out the one that was directly in front of you, but there's still that one
I
in that
saw
10-foot
that.
range. It's gonna be.
That's okay. Someone will get him.
And the demon as well is 10 feet away from you, so this is a good setup.
Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Anna is going to. Well, she's just gonna wait for this guy to come at her because we know what's happening. All right, I'm good.
Winnie.
Winnie is gonna take the silver dagger out from like the top of her boot and throw it at this guy.
Okay.
The devil.
6 is no good.
That's all I can do.
She can take my sessional.
Nice.
All right, 22
Cool.
hits.
Thank you. For 4 piercing.
It does take all of that piercing.
And it's just stuck in like his shoulder blade.
Nice.
Or shoulder.
Brings to his turn. And as he is now
Thank you, Ferris.
surrounded, he is going to kneel and take on a very offensive posture, getting ready to lash out. He enters a flurry of motion. It's a claw for Bucky. 23 to hit, Bucky.
That'll hit.
Oof.
You take 4 points of piercing. It is a claw For Tiberius,
Yeah.
22 to hit Tiberius.
That'll hit.
I forgot to put the shield on you. I'm sorry, dude.
And finally, his tail whips around and strikes out. Tiberius is looking more healthy, so it's going to be Tiberius.
How much damage did the first hit do?
4 piercing. Oh, sorry. No, that was for Bucky. Bucky's was 4. Yours was 6.
Okay.
25 to hit with the tail attack.
Wow. Well, that'll hit.
8 piercing.
Okay, so -9.
Mm.
Well, if it'll do it, hold on. There we go.
Brings us to the remaining cultists. This one is going to lash out at Tiberius with his dagger. Tiberius, it's only a 5 to hit you. This one is going to lash out at Rhea. It's a 20 to hit Rhea
Hits.
for 4 slashing. Ferris, you are up.
Alright. Bucky, duck! Oh.
12 is no good.
Hey, 20 with
20 is good.
though.
You're lining them up for the headshot.
Mm-hmm.
For 7 force.
Okay.
Damn. Come on, buddy. With a 10.
No good.
Is his
Well-
name actually Buddy?
That's what he's just been calling them. He hasn't
Oh, okay, cool.
given them an official name, but it's getting there.
I like it.
And
Go ahead, Bucky.
Ferris has done what he can.
Yay, Bucky.
I would love to spin around and flank, but I don't see that working out right here.
Just do the
is
hair
my
flip to
spiritual
turn on the
weapon
murder machine.
flanking?
Spiritual weapon cannot flank.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Thank you.
I'd have to get opposite of Tibbs, and there's no easy way to do that.
Yeah.
It's
Excuse
okay. Yeah,
No, they'll
excuse
take
me,
some
do you mind if
opportunity
I-
attacks.
No, we'll just.
Rhea
bring,
can get there on her next turn, though.
We're just gonna go for one more big bonk here.
Love the big bonks.
20 hits.
For-
Hey!
Nice.
And that extra D8.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So 16, 25? Did I math that?
25.
Did that math right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It math.
His maths. Okay.
And that is all Bucky's got left in him.
Okay. Tiberius.
Tiberius is not very fond of this little dude who just tried to hit him. And he is sharp enough to realize that his damage is only going to do half damage on the demon. So he's going to take that flail and just try to crack it across this guy's face.
His
Oh.
Mhm.
face is
Or,
thoroughly cracked.
16. And considering he's... with his movement, he's going to... Can he swap places with a spiritual weapon?
I do rule that you can occupy the same place as a spiritual weapon if you'd like to.
Would it make it
Okay.
easier if I moved it just to this one? That way it's not like crazy movement, but it's out of the...
Okay, to actually move it, you would need to do that on your turn, but
Okay.
but either way, it's fine. You can occupy the same space as a spiritual weapon.
Okay. I will move to... Okay, yeah, I'm at the same spot the spiritual weapon is at. It's just... I'm right there just so she can move it next time and I'll scoot over.
Got
I
it.
can't
I'll
move it
just
at all,
yeah,
so-
I have to move it. So I'll just offset it a little
okay.
bit so you can move where you intend to be.
Thank you, Sean.
No problem.
Okay. It'll work, and I'm also going to utilize my second wind feature.
Okay.
Get 1d10 plus 4. And that lifts me back up. Because I cannot do more than...
Hmm.
All right, Rhea.
Rhea.
Ray's gonna take 2 more longsword swipes at the cultist. Or
13
13.
hits this guy. And
So, have you
8
ever
eliminates
considered-
him.
Have y'all ever considered that Altus had no choice but to become a cultist?
I mean, it's in his name. Altus the... then-
what were his options?
Nothing. With a name like Altus, that's all you can be is the cultist.
Exactly.
And then I'm gonna make my second
Battery
longsword
60%.
attack at
Battery
this
60%.
guy.
Oh, I hope Rhea gets him.
Nope.
Oh,
Just
that would've been
swings
so
wide
cool.
and a miss. It wouldn't have done too much because she doesn't have fancy smite like Bucky does.
I wanted
Would've
this
been
to my
so
kill,
cool.
but I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
She doesn't have it yet.
Always toyed around with the idea of giving Rhea some paladin levels if she sticks around with you guys, but we'll see if she sticks around.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mhm.
All right, so the spiritual weapon gives Tibbs a little pat on the butt and then stabs the demony thing
Nice.
in the face. Because we can't have nice things. Pew.
17 does not hit.
I will take my sessional
20 does hit.
to murder it with any hope. 6.
6 is damage, but it's not enough damage.
Okay. I do think I'm going to come over and we're just gonna surround this dude.
Nice,
Oh.
nice.
What?
We
What?
really, really need
Don't
to have.
have to.
Oh, right. I can do it from here, can I?
You could do it from right
Stab.
here and have flanking.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
And no, I won't. Okay. All
We
right.
really need to have Still by the Ghetto Boys playing because we're going Office Space on this dude. right now.
Winnie is gonna whoop, like a flash of lightning, just scoot in front of Anna,
Yes, ma'am. There's room for you.
and I'm gonna take a katana attack for 17.
17 does not hit.
Doesn't hit.
Nope.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna burn my last key point and make 2 unarmed strikes. 16 doesn't
Good.
hit.
No
Doesn't
good.
make hit.
Oh man.
He begins riotously laughing, his shark-like maw wide open as he cackles, shouting in infernal, "You may slay me here, but I will see you again." Anything else, Winnie?
No. She doesn't have any wise remarks. She's just panting, looking at him fiercely, and just wants to kill him so bad. Just wants to see him burning.
Stop saying you want to watch us all the time.
Tiberius, being the one who spoke, he turns towards you, roars, and unleashes his full onslaught against you. That is going to be a 14 miss, an 8. His onslaught is not very impressive, and a 9. All right, misses all 3 times. That is his turn, and that does bring us to Ferris.
All right. Going for the triple wombo combo again.
I love that Ferris isn't even in the room. He's just kicking ass from the hallway.
He holds
Swole.
up his staff. It glows a blue light.
Nice.
20.
20 hits.
And out from it, blast a ray of not that cold frost.
All right. What next?
And then, coming right from behind him, the cannon does not do anything.
It does not hit.
All right. Let me get Buddy flying up off my shoulder real quick. And he is going to go for a 20. Oh, that's a crit.
That is a crit.
Nice.
Ooh, was it 6
9.
plus 3?
Fantastic. All right. Okay. He continues to cackle, turning his wide open maw full of shark's teeth towards Ferris and the homunculus servant. And the blast catches him squarely in the face, and his head bursts like a melon. The laughter abruptly stops. He collapses to the ground and melts into black goo, which slowly sinks into the floor.
That was awesome, Ferris.
Nah, that's all. Okay, Buddy needs a new name.
Melon
it's-
Lord, since he busted his head like a melon.
Melon.
Maybe. I'll get back to you, and then I'm gonna come up with something clever.
Melon Crusher.
But he has earned something extra.
Anna's making sure it doesn't get on her boots.
Yeah.
They're just gonna come on into the room, and I take it we're out of initiative now.
We are.
Okay.
Winnie
Actually,
is gonna walk.
there's something that Tibbs wants to do just because he is, he distinctly recalls the last statue that they were at, what it did to him.
But who was the statue of again?
It is a statue. Now that you all are close enough to it to examine it, it is a statue of Zariel.
Oh, well, that's not going to do anything to us.
But this thing was also praising Zariel, so is this really to Zariel or is it not?
Oh, good point.
Winnie's.
Does it look weird? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Winnie.
Its
Oh, no.
eyes are glowing white.
Is that weird?
A statue?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what Zariel statues usually look like.
Is it possible for me to knock this thing over to see if I can tell what's going on with its eyeballs?
Yeah, you knock it over?
Do I need to make any checks?
No.
Okay.
So, as you knock it over, the head cracks onto the stone and shatters. Lodged in the cavity is a golden mace.
Oh.
It shines brightly. You can see that the light emanating from the statue's eyes was centered on this mace.
That I was not expecting. I just figured it'd be some dang like glowing gemstone or some bull crap in there.
Well then.
Give it to one of the bonky boys.
That's all you tits.
How much does that's the thing that's appealing to me is the fact that it glows.
Oh, it's like a torch. Fucking human.
Fucking human.
I will admit, I was mainly hoping, is there a stone or something in here that glows that I can use for something? How much light does it produce?
It is as if it is as if the light cantrip was cast upon it.
Okay, I may be grabbing this then in that case.
I love
If
it.
no one
It's all
objects.
yours.
That's all,
All
you
yours,
tits.
buddy.
All you.
You
Can't
found
use
it.
it, you
Fair
found
and
it.
square.
Tiberius, as you pick it up, you can tell that it emanates a strength, a power. You feel invigorated when you lift it. Lightbinder is a +1 mace.
Cool.
Oh, dang. Okay with this. +1.
Lightbinder?
Lightbinder.
Oh, it even sounds cool. Good job, Zariel. See, she is one of us. She's a good guy.
Of course she's a good guy.
That demon.
Winnie's gonna look at the now toppled over statue and look at the broken off head. Why would these devils take your name?
They're probably just trying to mess with us.
Remember what the barkeeper said. They're only truthful in contracts.
They're just trying to taunt us. where do we go from here?
We look around the room and search all the bodies.
I don't think there's much here.
They all like melted away, didn't they? Like after,
The
like as we killed them.
devil did in fact melt away into black ichor after he died.
Oh, I missed that. My bad. Well, we could check the south way. We still have to check upstairs. We don't know where.
Can I make a perception check, see if there's anything weird about this room? Any?
Sure. Searching
Hidden-
around, go ahead and make a perception check. I'd also allow an investigation check if somebody wants to make one.
I could throw one up.
Nice.
Ferris, as you are looking around, you can see that the stone of two sections of wall here are deformed slightly, indicating to you secret passageways. One here, and one here.
Oh.
Okay. He looks over there and he calls out to the party, "Hey guys, take a look at this. Something's off." And then he just
Before we
Light-
go in, I'm so sorry. Can I just use my channel divinity to get myself another spell slot?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Bonus
Ferris just kind of
proficiency
lightly
down.
pushes on this impression or whatever it may be on this wall. Nothing too crazy, just to see what happens.
Proficiency is 2.
Can you
Slides
hear
away.
anything from around the corner?
You do not.
Let's. Then he goes over to this one and presses. He does the same thing.
Ferris, inside of that room, you see a few things. The room is lit by a pair of tall, wrought iron candlesticks in the northeast and southeast corners. 9 candles burn atop each one, casting flickering light across a claw-footed obsidian altar carved from a single black block. On top of this black obsidian altar, there is a small, angel-shaped flame erupting from its top. A gray-haired woman kneels before the altar. As you enter, she stands and turns towards you. Says, "You have interrupted a very important ritual." Roll initiative.
Oh. Didn't we just do this?
Sorry, guys.
To the breach yet again.
No breaks for us, I guess.
Oh, jeez, that's not a good initiative. Oh,
Hey, that's a decent one.
and I'm like in the room.
Once again,
might die,
I am
Ferris.
not near the door.
The one
Yeah, but
time I throw
Anna
caution to the wind.
and Tibbs go before her, so they might be able to get.
Well, I guess technically
Hello,
the second
spiritual weapon.
time.
Oh shit! It has to stop at the door.
Okay. Anna.
I'm gonna put myself in the room. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, that was 15. Ha ha ha. My spiritual weapon can only come as far as the door.
Yeah, Winnie wouldn't be standing like right at the door. She'd be right here, actually.
I just mean the 20 feet is. They can't get there. So I'm going to have to just stab her the old-fashioned way and hope that... Oh, actually, first thing I'm going to do is throw her son's signet rings on the ground in front of her.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to stab her.
Anna,
Oh,
you
yeah.
see her eyes go wide with dread realization as you throw the family rings down at the ground in front of her. Her eyes go wide and erupt with bright red flame.
So I take that to mean that you're going to make the same bad decisions they did. Stab. Oh, shit on toast.
She knocks your glaive away with an open palm.
Well. I think I'm going to use my last War Priest to stab again. Oh, finally. Okay.
20 hits.
For 7 slashing.
Anna, as you strike her, you erupt in flame. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
We're usually used to doing this to people.
Yeah, but I usually do it on purpose.
You do fail that saving throw, taking 12 points of fire, which would have down to 6 for you.
Okay, thank you.
She would shout at you, Anna, after you burst into flame. She would say, "Our positions are secured. My sons will delight in your torment when you join them."
Lady, I'm already on fire.
Anything else from Anna?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Tibbs.
Okay. I need to get in here, so 5, 10. See what I can see first.
Hit her with a mace.
Hit her with a mace.
Okay, I would not have gone that far. I would have gone this way instead.
Yeah, get between me and the demon woman.
And I'm going to have to just roll a d20 because, well, actually, I have it right here. I'll just click here. But yes, I'm going to utilize the mace and try to... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and burn my last use of Fighting Spirit to give myself advantage and 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Then let's take a swing with this bad boy.
16 hits. For 9. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's still on you, by the way.
Okay. Cool. And Tibbs is going to stay there and have his shield up and just ready to go.
So, Duke the Lamra Van Thamper looks up and says, "I will deal with you later." And she reaches up and places a hand on your chest. I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Tibbs.
Oh, to do. I will use my sessional.
Okay. So, you begin to phase out of reality for a brief moment, but you are able to resist and maintain your anchor to this plane. She furrows her brow, balls up a fist, and punches you in the head. With a 19 to hit.
Hits.
That is going to be 8 force damage.
Okay, so that takes up a
Was
temporary
her
hit point.
fist?
Eldritch
so-
Fist!
Granny got
8 force
muscle.
damage?
Eldritch Punch.
with her.
Okay. That makes sense. I was like,
Winnie.
huh?
You're up.
She
All right.
like possessed by Bruce Lee, or
Winnie is going to boop, 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 boop for 15 feet. I still have 35. Would I still be shifted? Has a minute? Yeah, a minute has passed. So I only have 40 feet of movement. See that? I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. That was 15. No, hold on. It's so hard. I'm trying to make sure I'm moving my movement right. That's 30. 35 feet of movement to get behind her, standing on the altar. And I'm just gonna rain down on her with my katana.
Okay.
For
18
20 to
hits.
hit.
20 hits.
5 slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action unarmed strike for
In the
18.
head.
18 hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her right back in the. Seeing Tibbs like rubbing his head, getting punched by her, I'm gonna pop her back in the head, knowing that she punched my friend
Nice.
for 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that is it. I now have also an 18 AC because of agile parry, and I'm just gonna take in a defensive stance with my katana in front of my face.
Okay.
And then with that too, before she's like, the fact that you rather see your sons live in hell than here by your side tells me what type of woman you are. And that's my turn.
Okay. Bucky.
I don't know quite where I'm going yet, but we'll figure it out as we get over there. 5,
With the
10,
party.
15. Okay, that's a good spot to be.
Really is.
She's been taking the horse tranks. The horse steroids. Jump, Lucky.
Oh, we're gonna smack her in the face. Only a 13, unfortunately.
13 hits.
Oh! Let me make sure I don't have my smite still turned on. Yep. It's going to be for 9 piercing.
Okay.
We're just going to scooch over a step in case anybody else needs to move in.
Okay.
And that will be turn.
Rhea.
Rhea's gonna be like, "Where'd you guys go?" And use her full action and bonus action to dash. She'd be like 30 feet. To get over here.
Okay.
And that's her turn, because that was, she dashed.
Varys.
All right. Coming out of his near surprise, considering how long it took him to react, despite being the first person in the room. Yeah, he holds up his staff and goes with a ray. Okay, that doesn't work.
Nice.
Surprised.
Good old cannon.
That's
There we go. That's a crit.
nice. Okay. 18 points. Huge damage. Huge.
And then, oh, I love that I can say that now. I almost want to call him Bloodwing because
Yeah.
Because Borderlands.
Nice.
actually I've never played Borderlands.
Really?
Such a
Bloodwing's
good
from
game.
Borderlands.
Oh, I'm thinking
Mordecai's
Bloodwing or
little buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Wing or something. I don't know. We're working on it still. He's gonna go for a 4 strike for 18
18 hits.
for 4 force.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna take a step back, and that'll do it.
Anna.
All in here beating up on a poor old woman.
Poor old woman.
Tibbs is like, she hit me harder than you even did.
She sent our families to hell.
I mean, I didn't say she was
She sent her
frail.
own-
I just said poor old woman.
She is indifferent. I mean, really indifferent to her own children going to hell. So, let's see. From the door, it's 10 feet. So you can put my spiritual weapon. Right.
Your spiritual weapon only lasted 1 minute. It would have died as you all were searching the room.
All right, then I guess this is my last. I'm gonna. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna burn the spell slot. Ooh. Hope no one gets hurt. I'm gonna have it appear right next to her.
Okay.
And just that. What kind of mother are you? For 7 force. And then I'm going to go right over Tibbs' shoulder with my actual glaive and tell her she ought to be ashamed of herself.
21 hits.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Or slashing.
Or slashing.
But not to worry, because we're going to reunite her with her sons. And that is Anna's turn. Go ahead, Tibbs.
Tiberius.
Tim shakes his head because he's been kicked by horses and felt a little lighter than that. Scowls and attempts to swing an uppercut with his new mace.
No good.
Which, yeah, he's still a little wobbly. And already used my action surge, so I'm kind of SOL. I'm going to stay where I'm at, though.
Alright. The Lamra calmly, collectedly, she closes her eyes and takes in a deep breath. She says to herself, "My position is secured."
Isn't that the same thing her kid said? The one on the boat? My position's secure?
Yeah.
Ugh.
She then puts her hands together and expels them outwards. And a massive column of fire erupts right here. I need Tibbs, Rhea, and Anna to make dexterity saving throws. Tiberius and Rhea both fail, taking 32 points. That is 16 points of fire and 16 points of necrotic.
Wow.
32, you said?
32 for Tiberius and Rhea. Anna, you
Rhea's
take...
down.
Right. Anna, you take half of the radiant, or half of the necrotic, so have that down to 8. And then the fire would be halved down to 8, but then halved again for your resistance, so 4. You take 12 points.
Okay.
The Duke then punches Tibbs in the head.
Oh my god!
Oh, you know what?
Eldritch Punch! 10 to hit.
He bats that aside.
Alright.
Does my cannon take damage from that fire? Since it's on
yes.
Tibbs?
Yes.
It'll have to make a
Saving throw.
Have to make a dex save, but it's a straight roll because the stats for Eldritch Cannons are considered straight 10s across the board for saving throws.
Okay. So roll a d20. How many hit points does it have? Does it have 16?
5
think it's-
Artificer level.
Yeah, I think it's 15. Wait, are we level 4?
We're level 4.
20 points at this time.
Okay.
Points in, yeah.
So if it
sorry.
succeeds, it only takes 16.
Okay. And when I roll a d20,
Yep.
20.
It does get destroyed.
Okay.
Winnie.
Where's away from me though?
Winnie is just gonna say, "If you want to be in hell with your son so bad, why don't you join them?"
14 hits.
14 doesn't. It hits.
14 hits.
5 slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action unarmed strike for
Hits.
20. For 5 more damage.
Okay. She is looking.
That was a roundhouse kick to her face, that
Nice.
last unarmed strike.
She is on her last leg. She is having trouble standing. See her kind of rocking back and forth. Very
Good.
calm. Go ahead, Bucky.
Big bonk.
No more big bonks, but we'll see if we
Oh,
can
okay.
finish it. Take a swing.
23 hits.
23.
Bucky, how do you take her down?
I think we just clock her across the face and tell her we're coming for our city.
Alright. As she drops to the ground, slowly losing consciousness, she closes her eyes, and the hands begin to reach up from the ground again. You all kind of step back as the scene unfolds. Red, fiendish, clawed hands reach up, but instead of grabbing her and tearing her down below, they gently wrap over her and pull her down as if into a gentle embrace, and she sinks into the ground.
So not like Slimy Son.
Right.
Thurston.
Some question. Did this happen with the middle son The favorite son that we killed on the boat.
If I remember correctly, he was also dragged.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he wasn't, then he should have been.
Okay. I can't remember, but I figured. I just wanted to make sure. So they were all dragged down. Only one of them was like, no.
Yep.
Okay.
So Anna's
about that
breathing
altar.
heavily and just kind of like, so how do we get El Terrell back?
We gotta help Rhea.
Oh yeah.
Tiberius, with his single hit point remaining,
Holy shit! Really?
he's basically sitting there like Randy Marsh from South Park. He didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
I have 1 health potion.
I've
That's-
got
I do.
two.
That's all I can offer.
I do. Well, I do too, but also
Ray is
I'm
dying.
going to- yeah, do her first, so we can short
Yeah, we'll
rest.
give her one of
and-
these potions.
Yes.
Cool. Does someone want to roll it? Whoever is administering the potion to Rhea.
I can do mine. What's he
I
already
have
did it.
to-
Never mind.
So that'd be 6 because it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
So
Plus 6 for Rhea. Poor
We're
Rhea.
not losing Rhea here.
Oh, is she dead?
She is not.
She's dead.
Bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rhea comes to, looks around, and her
Hello.
eyes immediately. She doesn't even. She kind of gives a nod of acknowledgement to whoever would have saved her. Then her eyes turn to the altar, and she's just staring at the flaming angel erupting from the top of the altar. She kind of glances back towards all of you. Why are they worshipping Zerial?
I
Question.
don't think it's much of a trick anymore.
Yeah, this goes beyond that.
She gets to her feet. We have to find Thavius. He's down here somewhere. He'll have answers. He'll know more about what's going on. He may have overheard something, or maybe they let him in on something.
I don't think he's here as a prisoner.
Can we attempt to rest a bit before we start traipsing through the rest of this complex?
Rhea shakily
Hello.
gets herself to her feet. She says, "There's no time. We have to find Thavius."
We inspect
Well.
the altar.
Oh,
It
here goes my
is-
last health potion.
It is a black obsidian altar. Black obsidian. Shaped to resemble a pair of sharp angel's wings. It is large, weighing about 800 pounds. And from between the two wings, there is the burning form of an angel. Armored, missing her left arm. She looks like a figure of vengeance.
Is there any writing on anything, or any books, scrolls, instruments, tools, religious artifacts, otherwise?
No, the altar is relatively bare otherwise.
Anything of note on Van Thamper?
Oh, good point.
Searching over her, she does have a few rings and other valuables. Say that you're able to collect 100 gold worth of valuables off of her.
But nothing else other than just valuables
Correct.
to be pawned off. Cool.
Do you want that in group loot or just split 20 among everybody?
You can just do 20 among everyone.
Okay.
Works.
There we go.
That way, when we get out of here, maybe we can just restock
Yeah.
some things for personal use. I have a good amount of gold that I can put some stuff into party loot.
So if we're going to examine the rest of this dungeon,
which we should.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, maybe the devils are gone if they were all here.
Oh.
Bucky, in response to that, you hear an ear-shattering roar of primal fury echo through the chambers of this place. It's impossible to tell exactly where it's coming from, but it sounds almost like the cry of a great wolf mixed with other predatory beasts. It echoes through the chambers, and you begin to hear screaming as well. Human screaming.
I think you're right, Bucky.
Okay. Tibbs gets out his crossbow instead and loads it up because
Gotta go.
Winnie's gonna
Yeah.
start headed towards the screaming.
Yeah, Ferris prepares Ray of Frost. If he sees what appears to be an enemy, he's gonna fire it off.
Which way is the screaming coming from?
Strangely
Am I able to
enough,
hear?
it sounded like you heard it coming from this way.
Goodbye,
I
beloved
do not
sword.
see your
Oh.
ping.
Can I check the door?
Mouth.
Can I check the wall?
Yes,
South.
you do find another deformity in the walls. Pressing it, it does lead to the southern passageways. The screaming intensifies, as does the roaring.
Can we tell which direction it's coming from?
This way.
Ah. This way.
Winnie's gonna start heading that way. Just
Yes.
how deep is the trench?
6 feet.
Oh yeah, no, that's too deep.
Screaming
She's
intensifies. You hear the sound, something strange, like the sound of a battle. Thousands of swords clashing, the cacophony of warfare, unlike anything you've heard for a very long time, if ever, for most of you.
Do we possibly hear it coming
you
from the
see-
sword down here?
Bucky and Winnie, you would see a man screaming, howling in terror. He doesn't even notice you all. His attention is facing this doorway over here. His hands are up. He's like, no, no, no! As something leaps out from the doorway onto this man.
Whoa!
It roars as it lunges down and grabs him by the throat and leaps back into the room, carrying the man. The door slams shut, and you continue to hear the screams and shouts of terror as something tears through the ranks of the cultists.
We can skip that door, right?
Yeah. That was terrifying.
Winnie's gonna listen to this door, kind of keeping her eyes trained on the door
None of my
up here to make
business.
sure it's not.
None of
I didn't mean
my
to open it.
business.
I didn't mean to open it, but I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes trained, but listening to this door, seeing if I can hear any movement, breathing, any type of commotion.
Make a perception check.
Oh, I hear absolutely
all
nothing.
you hear is a man muttering on the other side of that door. You can't make out what he's saying or anything else like that.
Does the voice sound familiar?
Not in the way
Oh.
that you're hearing it.
Sorry, I forgot to bring Rhea with us.
No, it's very tense. That's why I was pointing it out.
Look, I heard screaming and I forgot I'm in control of an NPC. Okay, she's here with us now. I look at Bucky and I'm like, come here.
We
Does it
going?
sound like Davius?
I'll take a listen. Would I recognize the voice?
Make a perception check.
This is not. But Bucky's not the one you want doing this.
Yeah, but you would have some type. You're a Hell Rider. You would know his voice more than most people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the voice that you're hearing sounds vaguely familiar from the other side. It could be Thavius, but you've never heard him speaking like this. He seems to be pleading. You can make out, just vaguely, him saying things like, "What should I do? I don't understand. What is it that you want from me?"
Do we go in? Do we go in? Do we go in?
We're doing it.
I open the door.
I would like to position back here with crossbow ready in case of an enemy.
still has Ray of Frost ready.
Winnie would leap in.
The room contains 4 wooden tables with 2 small wooden coffers atop each one. Hanging on the wall opposite the door is a beautiful golden shield. Standing in front of the shield, kneeling with his hands clasped in front of him, looking up towards the shield is a man in plain garments, carrying a lit candlestick. He turns to face the door, and you see that his shadow on the far wall does not match his form, but appears to be the shadow of a pudgy, horned fiend with small wings. Thavius Krieg turns towards you and says, "Thank the gods! You've come to rescue me! Please, please, we must
Rescue
flee!"
you? After what you did to our home, you traitor?
Did you say shadow is wrong?
He's carrying a candlestick in front of him. It casts a shadow onto the back of the wall behind him. It is the shadow of a short, pudgy fiend with tiny bat wings. He says, "Please, I didn't know, I had no choice. I couldn't stop them, you must believe me."
Anna sort of leans
Can I use
around a
divine
little bit to
sense?
see to very pointedly look at the shadow.
Winnie is ready to charge.
Rhea, you see her walking in as well. She looks at
Rhea?
Thavius, looks up at the fiendish
Can I
shadow.
grab her by her collar? Just to hold her for it, not yet.
You can feel her trembling beneath it. He says, "Please, please, you must believe me.
Bucky,
What I did to save us all."
What did you do?
Bucky,
Can I use a divine sense here? I want
Yeah.
to see if he comes up as fiend.
Exactly who did you save, other than yourself?
All of us, all of Elturel.
he says that when he's gonna run up and take a slash at him. Sorry.
We need information. That's what Tibbs is going to say as he keeps saying, on this guy with his crossbow.
Am I allowed to make an attack?
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to be in the room.
Well, at least he knows we mean business.
Bucky, you get a strange signal from this being. He seems to be caught halfway between mortality and fiend. He throws his hands up. He says, "No!" Winnie, you strike him. He stumbles back, clutching at the wound in his chest. He falls to his knees. He says, "I meant to save us all."
Sent my
Rhea
family to hell.
says, she walks up next to you, Winnie, and she lays a hand on your shoulder and she says, "Instead, you damned yourself. You damned us all." And Rhea will take her long sword and jab it straight down into his chest.
Oh.
She rips it out, and a jet black mirror suddenly appears behind him. He kind of shakes before it. Flames erupt around this black portal that has just opened up behind Thavius Krieg. You see dozens of hands reach out from it, grab him. He cries out. They yank his legs out from under him and begin dragging him into this black portal, his hands clawing at the earth as he screams for help. Rhea, Winnie, Bucky, everyone in the room watches as he is dragged through this black portal, and in a flash of flame, it's gone, and so is he.
What was he looking at again? You said was it a weapon?
Shield on this wall.
Bucky, directly into your mind, you hear a deep, resonating, powerful voice say, "A great evil has been banished from this world, warrior. Take me up, and together we shall fight back this darkness." Bucky, the voice is coming
this
from
the shield talking to me?
It is the shield talking to you.
Well, that's cool.
Would I recognize this shield?
Make a history check.
From, like a legend or something? Oh, I don't have a good history. This is not going to go well, but all right. Oh,
You do not recognize the
14.
shield.
I mean, we'll pick it up.
Okay. You feel a rush of power flow over you. It is a very powerful shield, Bucky. This is a +2 shield. It is made. It appears to be made of solid gold. The front of the shield appears to be a flowing tapestry of valiant knights fighting against fiendish forces and other such creatures. It constantly shifts and changes, showing scenes of battle playing across its surface as it goes.
Awesome.
As soon as you lift it, Bucky, it says, "I know your mind, warrior. You intend to go into the hells. Together we shall lay waste to their hordes."
We need to rescue our city. That's what we're here for.
And we shall.
We need some time to process this.
Winnie's crying. Not like you can't hear her, but you see the tears just like pooling down her face. Like just stone cold look at the floor of like the blood trail, I'm assuming, of Thavius being dragged into hell.
Rhea has still got her sword out. She is solid still. Barely trembling. See a look of pure rage on her face as she looks down at the blood on her blade.
We need to get out of here.
Not to be cold and callous, but there was a wizard living here. I'd like to go steal his shit.
You didn't see that giant thing that just leapt out of the room around the corner from us.
Yes,
We
I
gotta
did.
go.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
As you
I
say
did.
that, Ferris, the door behind you erupts outward.
Gotta go.
Hold on, I can solve this.
Well,
The creature
Yeah,
comes
that-
crawling out. You see it reach towards you, clawing one hand forward, and then it dies. Riddled with explosive wounds, stab wounds. It's got about 100 arrows sticking out of it.
And you were worried.
well, that's pretty neat.
What is that?
What is that?
Dead.
Mm,
Can I make a religion check?
Yeah.
That'd be terrible, but I have no clue. I know it's ugly.
mm.
It's very ugly.
Did the door close behind it?
That is the most inbred giant poodle I have ever laid eyes on.
Wow.
Love it.
Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna call him Bloodwing because why not? That's badass. Gonna have Bloodwing just kind of do a little flyby and back and report what he's seen in the through the doorway.
Okay. He sees a massacre. Inside of that room, there are a few cultist quarters and a lot of dead cultists. Probably about 12.5 of them.
Let's go see if any of them had healing potions.
We need to grab everything in this room here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Come on, Rhea. You
So-
need them more than anyone else.
Yeah. Rhea
what
will
else?
follow Anna.
For just a point of order, do you all intend to search the rest of this area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned
So-
coffers and things. I'd
So,
like to grab
as you all
anything.
continue your search of the dungeon complex, there is one major thing that you all come across besides the gruesome battle scene of this demon that broke through and was attempting to slay anything in its path. So, as you're kind of searching through the rest of this complex, you come across a prison. The lone guard left there proves to be no challenge to you all. You cut down this fiend as you did all the rest of them. Inside of the prison, there are 2 individuals. One of them is just a tax collector who knocked on the wrong fucking door.
The tax collector that went missing.
Yep.
The other, upon seeing you all, tells you that he's a representative from Candlekeep. He was sent here because he received information that the oldest of the Thirstwell of the Van Thamper sons had come into possession of a dark and powerful item. A puzzle box. He was sent here to steal it and get it back to Candlekeep for examination.
We know about Candlekeep in this,
Everyone.
acknowledge-
It's
okay.
a fortress library, bastion of knowledge.
Anna's gonna dig down her breastplate and pull it out.
The man would nod and say, "There is a scholar at Candlekeep. He says that he would highly recommend against trying to open that yourselves. But he says that he believes that to hold an infernal contract within it. If you can get that box to Candlekeep, there's a woman there by the name of Silvira Silvicus. May be able to help you open it and learn what is inside."
Can he not take it?
He says that there are forces aligned at this point that he is not equipped to deal with. If he were to take it, he worries if he could get it back to Candlekeep safely. He asks if you all would take it there. He says that if discovering the source of what happened here is your goal, the contract in there has got to be the key.
Is this a master reader?
This is not. This is a spy in service
okay.
to Master Reader Silvira Silvicus.
Okay, sorry. Can they come with us?
Yeah, Baldur can come with you.
Cool. Come on, buddy.
Alright, so Baldur Fisk is now accompanying you all.
Earth is excited to have somebody of this is going to sound really bad, but somebody of intellect with the group.
Wow.
Wow.
Winnie's not dumb.
I realize it sounded really bad, and that's not the word.
You mean
Sorry,
of
my only friend isn't a wrench, okay?
You mean someone of the more arcane practice.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Baldur is not. He's just a spy.
So he's not even probably that smart.
Oh, crap.
He did get caught.
Hey, Baldur, you dumb?
I just figured
So-
like guilty by association. If you're gonna be around those, people that are living in a library, you'd think he would soak some of that up.
Hey,
Alright.
Are we suggesting now, is the plan now to get this box to Candlekeep so that they can open the contract and figure out how to get our home back?
I think that's a good plan.
yep.
All right.
I think step 1 is get some sleep and go through everything we found here.
I want to
Yes,
get all
loot
these
the
boxes
shit.
open in this
Yep,
room
yep.
that me and Bucky are in.
Okay, so with that knowledge now, we'll go over a few things. We'll go over things in order. Searching through all of this, do you go through the cultist massacre?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be writing, so hold on.
Okay.
We're picking through, looking for any information.
Well, think about it. Even the house up above is a wizard's home. There's got to be cool stuff in it.
Yeah, we've searched, like I said, pillage, then burn down the house.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I like
as
how
an
you think,
artificer,
Winnie.
he would like to find something cool.
And if this is of any note, Winnie has not made any talking notion to anyone since killing Davius and seeing him get dragged to hell. Like, she is not talking to anyone right now. Just stone
Also,
cold.
Tibbs and Bucky got cool stuff, and Anna's like, she'd like cool stuff too.
No, there's definitely some talking and working through the shield that's got to happen too. But right now, it's loot, get information, and get out.
Okay.
And burn. Don't forget burn.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
What do we
I'm
find?
ready. All right. So going through this vault, each one of these tables has many coffers atop it. So there are 8 coffers here. Coffer 1. God, I fucking hate Electrum. Coffer
What's Electrum?
1. Nothing. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
Electrum is the currency denomination between gold and platinum. And it is the dumbest fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's like each Electrum is worth like 1.5 gold or something stupid like that. It's like, why? No. Okay, so there is the first coffer contains 300 gold. The next 3 coffers contain 100 gold each. So we're at a total of 600 so far.
Okay.
The next coffer contains 2 pieces of a broken ceremonial dagger stolen from Tiamat's hoard. It is a curved ivory blade bearing draconic runes that spell out the word Fang, along with a bone hilt wrapped in leather strips and studded with gemstones. It is broken and worth 250 gold.
250 gold broken.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have an artificer who can
something,
fix
I was gonna say we can have our artificer friend fix that for us.
Do
Curiosity.
you cast
Does
Mending?
it go with my crown?
It does.
I can't cast mend, but I can't see why. As a man of the arts.
It would require a mending cantrip to fix this.
Okay. Let's hold on to that because that is something I think down the line I want to pick up anyway.
Well,
So,
On the
the
street
next,
mending.
the next 2 coffers contain 100 platinum pieces each.
Dang.
Indeed.
How many coffers?
200 platinum and 100 platinum and 2 coffers.
Add an extra 0 on the end, and that's how much gold.
Indeed.
So we're at 2,600 gold right now.
The next coffer contains 20 azurite gemstones worth 10 gold each.
20.
You find 10 gold worth of assorted coinage on the cultist bodies. And there's one room that is furnished better than the others. There are locks on the exterior of the door, but otherwise the room is relatively decent looking. It is relatively comfortable. There are wrought iron candlesticks topped with flickering candles lighting the room. It's heated. There's a cast iron stove with clawed feet in the corner. Across from the stove is a modest desk with a matching chair. Other furnishings include a small table and a chair for dining, a bed, an iron chest at the foot of the bed, and 2 tapestries, one showing spirits rising as lemure devils from the river Styx, and another depicting a dead man dangling like a marionette from hooked chains.
Good.
There is a journal open on the desk that bears the handwriting of Thavius Krieg.
Well, let's... Can we read what it says?
Can. It says... The last 4 pages are just the repeated phrase, "What have I done? We are damned," over and over and over again. Before that, there's a lot of him obviously trying to convince himself that he did what he had to, that it was the deal that he had to make to save him, to save himself then, to save Elturel then. It's all very cryptic. It's referring back to an event that happened 60 years ago that all of you would know about. The day that Thavius Krieg saved Elturel from the vampiric hordes of an undead overlord. He has been shown throughout the history of the city for the past 60 years to be the one that summoned the companion. The light that drove back the hordes of the undead. Thavius Krieg was solely responsible for doing so. Before he goes into his ranting, before he goes into his damned us all repeated throughout the journal, says, "How could I have known that the light of the companion would have damned us all?"
Right.
And we're going to stop here for the night, everybody. When we come back next week, you all can continue your search of the house above, and eventually make your way out of Baldur's Gate and towards Candlekeep.